Hey guys, it's the Jet Setter. I just wanted to create this video to give you guys an in-depth look at what travel looks like during COVID-19 and what travel can look like post-COVID-19. I've received so many calls and emails, text messages about, what does travel look like, specifically air travel, as we progress into the summer and potentially later on in the year. Is it safe? Is it safe to get back on an airplane? What exactly does that look like? Are the airlines cleaning the planes a lot better? How are we going to protect ourselves and the people around you? I know that we're going stir crazy. We're ready to get out there. We're tired of being home. We want to travel to distant lands. We want to see our friends in different countries. We want to see our families in different states. So what exactly does that look like now going forward? I'm going to let you know. I am here to answer your questions. So before you book your flight and before you buy your tickets, here are 5 key things to remember before you step foot in an airport. Number 1, face masks. That is extremely important. In order for you to get into the airport, there are signages everywhere that says you must wear face covering. It's essential. It's very important. You can't get past security. You can't get to their gate to board your flight without your face mask. Many airlines have mandated that in order to scan your boarding pass, you have to have a face covering for you and anyone else in your party. So that's going to be key to remember before you purchase that ticket. Make sure you have your face mask that you're going to the airport with. Once you're on board and once you're on the plane, a face mask is still required. So you definitely want to keep your face mask handy. You can take your face mask off, of course, to eat and to drink, things of that nature, but it's most likely recommended by the airlines that you wear your face mask at all times. So keep your face mask. Number 2, hand sanitizer. You absolutely want to carry hand sanitizer. I know it kind of sounds redundant, but the truth of the matter is hand sanitizers are really helpful to relieve germs and to kill germs from your hands. So bring your hand sanitizer. What's even more cool is that the TSA has allowed up to 16 ounces of hand sanitizer to be able to come through security. So your typical 3.4 ounce liquid has been extended only for hand sanitizers to 16 ounces. So that's really good news, and it's really going to be important after you say get up to use the restroom when you touch the handle, or if you're pushing the cart for your luggage. You just want to have some hand sanitizer with you, so that way you don't forget to touch your eyes or touch your nose or touch your mouth. You want to make sure that you're always sanitized. I always have hand sanitizer, a lot of it. So before you go to the airport, make sure you're bringing hand sanitizer for yourself, for your kids, if they're traveling with you, for your spouse. Make sure you each have one, or you can possibly share. Nevertheless, hand sanitizer is going to be key. Number 3, wipes. You want to bring wipes, disinfecting wipes specifically. So the wipes are important because there are so many high touch areas when you're getting on a plane, when you're sitting on a plane. You have to touch your seat belt, you have to touch your tray table that folds down, you have to touch your armrest, sometimes you touch the window shades. There are a lot of things that you touch when you are in an airplane. Now, if you're sitting on a more modern plane, you have the television in front of you that's touchscreen. So you want to bring some wipes so you can wipe down all these areas. You want to wipe down your seatbelt, you want to wipe down the window shade, you want to wipe down your armrests, you want to wipe down your tray tables. That's going to be key. These are very important high touch areas that, maybe the cleaning department may not have gotten to, but you did. So make sure you have your wipes and you wipe all the areas down. Also, what I like to use are wipes for your hands. After I'm done wiping, if I don't have gloves with me, or if you do bring gloves, fantastic, wear those while you're wiping. But since I don't, I typically get another wipe that I use exclusively for my hands, and I wipe my hands down after I've sanitized my entire area. So tip number 3, bring your wipes, antibacterial wipes to wipe down your surfaces, and bring some antibacterial wipes to wipe your hands as well. Number 4, social distancing. Hear me out. So if you take the window seat, you have less likelihood of actually interacting with quite a few people. Instead of the traffic going up and down the aisle, you're kind of on the window seat with a bubble kind of created. You don't have to really worry about people that are talking to you. You don't have to really worry about people that are coughing in front of you or on the side of you, unless you have someone directly next to you. But if you choose the window seat, you can just kind of create your own cocoon there. Another great tip is to open your vents. Allow the air to flow throughout the plane and have the air blowing directly on you. That way it kind of gets rid of any germs that may be flying around. So choose the window seat and open the vents. Number 5, snacks. So here's what you want to do. Typically on flights that are, let's say 3.5 hours long, you'll probably get some sort of hot meal service. If you're in a more premium cabin, of course. So if you were in business class or if you were in first class, you would most likely get some hot food. So let's say, for instance, you're flying from New York City to Dallas, Fort Worth, or let's say Minneapolis, Minnesota to San Francisco, you'll most likely get hot meal service if you're in a premium cabin. However, due to COVID-19, these kind of been scaled back quite a bit. So you won't get meal service, you'll get snacks, you'll be able to get your alcoholic beverages and all that will be fine. However, you probably won't get the typical plated hot food that you would usually if your flight were much longer. So now if you fly, let's say New York City to San Francisco, or Atlanta to San Francisco, or JFK to LAX, and vice versa, you'll definitely get hot plated food service. If you're flying longer than 4.5 to 5 hours, you'll get that hot plated food. Again, if you're in a premium cabin. If you're in, let's say, in the economy cabin, you'll most likely get a goodie bag of, let's say, a bottled water, you'll get some cookies, and you'll get some pretzels, and maybe some hand sanitizer. You'll get these things, and you'll see that in a video and here in a moment. But one thing to remember, stop by the snack machine, stop by one of the restaurants in the airport that may be open and get some snacks. Because if you're on a 4-hour journey and that does not offer any substantial meal service, you're probably going to be hungry. So make sure you get some snacks. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what it looks like to travel during the pandemic. Check this out. Guys, thanks so much for stopping by and checking out the video. If you found this video to be informative, if you found this video to be helpful to you at all, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, if you can subscribe, or even better, so I can send you more content, and ring the little alert button so I can provide you with the best videos possible. Thanks for watching again. See you soon.